I'm here. I'm here. Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday. We have some Stellaris for you today. We got Vald with the OMG finally. Thank you for proving you are first in chat. Trisha coming in, saying OMG finally. And Taranth, welcome on in. Hope you guys are doing well today. Alright, let's get this stuff open. We'll get into our game. Hello. Alright, let's do all the things. There we go. Alright, let's load up this save right here. Okay. So, what do we have here? Oh, the events as well. There we go. I changed the zoom level. What are we doing here? All right, we had stuff down in the south. Oh, right. These were the guys to the south that we had finally started fighting. We were doing... What's our war goal? War goal does not permit us to do this. What? Oh, our war goal doesn't allow us to stop because it's only achieved when it's done. When they have been wiped out. Okay. And we cannot surrender to them because it would end threat. So we can only status quo. We're at 11% exhaustion. They're at 100% already. We've got our behemoth heading over to one of their planets. How much space we have to pay for and reclaim. We do need to boost our trade a little bit. Are we actually trading stuff? Okay, we are buying some things. Oh, right, it was the living metal that was really putting us over. Are we actually at 1? We are actually at 1. We can get away with lowering that right there. That should be fine. We have 2,500. We're also capped on some other resources, so I'm not too worried about it. We can pick up more trade if we need to. Here, let's change this from sectors to planets. And I want them ordered by pops. Oh, the designation isn't there. Oh, that's a setting. I think? No. Where is that? Oh, yeah, right here. Yeah, designation over type. That's what we want. Avarian's still larger than our homeworld. Not growing very fast, though. I'd imagine none of our planets are growing very fast right now. Down, incorporate, strip mine. No, we don't need any of that. Okay, where were all these ships going? You... Okay. Don't quite understand why these guys were go. Oh, because they're split off from their main swarm. There we have a single void worm set up there. That makes sense. I guess everyone's kind of moving right there. Oh, some more whales that broke off. Let's send them, I guess, back over to here also. They must be rejoining a force. That must be rejoining as well. Yeah, we're full up on those things. How are our... Okay, we have Dyson swarms that can be upgraded. Working on a gateway. Science Nexus, Behemoth Chrysalis. Wait a minute. Does the Behemoth name keep changing back? Yeah. Class 2 Behemoth. That should be Pat, right? Unless I have another one in here somewhere, which I doubt. Yeah, the name on this keeps changing. I thought I had named it a previous stream. Where's that chrysalis? It's this one? Yeah, it's that one. Actually don't know which one this is. Alright, I'll wait to rename. That might be the one that we just took to level 2. And this one might be Pat. We'll see. The other thing is putting it through a chrysalis may wipe the name out, which would also be a little unfortunate. Okay, but yeah, so we're sending you over there for their planets. Hey Graydon, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you for the lurker raid. Okay, you're getting a hyper relay done, and then we'll need one more there. This is... Oh yeah, the enigmatic fortress, which we'll have to go take care of. Oh, we are actually at our naval capacity. Crazy. Means we need more naval capacity. Are you building... Okay, you're building a starbase. Nice, we got another astral rift then. Anything else special we're gonna get over here? Oh, right, we're kind of rushing over to make sure we can get a good choke point over here. At the very least, I'd like to get to Mernaz. Yeah. What was that one? Already... Oh, it's being explored by another empire. What happens when they lose control of the space when they're exploring an astral rift? Potentially habitable worlds. Okay. We do need to come around and get the automated dreadnought as well. This is all up into our vassal territories. Covenant is one of ours now as well, right? Yes. Though they are only a subsidiary somehow. Right, most of them are pretty upset with us. Though as their opinion of us changes, we can fix that. Oh, we can renegotiate now. It's going to cost us a lot of influence to do this, though. Sauron is currently a bulwark. Is that what I want? That is Sauron's sovereignty, right? Yeah. I almost kind of want to absorb Sauron's sovereignty and just give them to Sauron allied states. 'Cause I think they're not... Oh, they're xenophiles. Materialist, authoritarian. Xenophile, spiritualist. I guess it doesn't matter. We're Gestalt anyways. Opinion. 318 positive. Well, I guess I'll look at all of them and see what my options are. We'll start with you. Yeah, okay, we can do this. Not allowed as a bulwark. Oh, they can only be a specialist. Interesting. I can't change them back to a normal subject? 'Cause I'm almost certain they qualify to be a protectorate. Okay, we'll say expansion permitted. How much do we need on them? We need at least 2.1. So that needs to come to no more than minus 0.6. Oh, what if we change their type? To... Actually, I almost don't mind paying these resources. The tiny amount of territory they have, though, Bulwark doesn't really do them any good. Consume. Welcome on in, Squid. Hope you're doing well today. Oh yeah, they like Scholarium way better. They're giving us a minuscule amount of research. But that's fine. We will permit expansion. We'll give unified sensors. They will give us a DNA tithe. What did I say this needed to be? Did I say 0.2 0.2. I think I said 0.2. Ton of strategics, so I could always do that. Wow, that boosts them way up. Okay, and how much would that cost us? 463. I mean, we earn a lot of influence, but not that much. What if we also wanted them on defensive conflicts? That takes them to 0.6. Oh, I could easily push that up like that. Okay. So change them to a Stellarium. Those right there. 438. Alright. So 438 to get those guys. Oh, I only needed minus 0.6. So, expansion. Stellarium. Expansion allowed. Defensive, unified, DNA tithe. And then right there. Yeah. So that's all we'd have to do. We defend them, they defend us. Perfect. And that, yeah, 413. Then Covenant. Looking at, they're at minus 3.6. Oh, we need a lot here. We can switch them to a protectorate. There we go. So that's 3.4. Yeah. 3.4. How much did I need? 3.6. But yeah, become a protectorate. Do I want to push that to 1.8? We do this, that, this, and that. No. But it's a decent amount of moats, but not really anything else. We could tell Lokon not to come into these wars. That would be 1, 2, 3.7. Yep. A little bit of resources given away. We get our DNA tithe. Yeah, that's not bad for Lokon. They're kind of squished in between a bunch of us. And then once they're happy and loyal, we can get their integration. Yeah, I think that works. That's 211. Okay, they would be a good candidate to do next then. And for Orbis, they share a big border with us. They're decently strong. We're gonna have to go after these marauders at some point. All of these mining drones. But yeah, we'll definitely want to allow them expansion. Let them be nice and strong. 7.6. Can we fix 7.6? Holding, unified sensors. Wait, why is that going down? Unified sensors. Oh, the holding. But we already have a holding with them. Oh, right, the holding's going to increase things a little bit as well. It's fine, we'll leave it there. I'd almost be willing to let them declare their own wars and us to come in. Almost. And now I don't remember the amount I needed. 7.6, man. Oh, it's their opinion of us. They are trying to harm relations, right. We're slowly counteracting that, but what a pain. Okay, we may have to make a not-so-great contract to get them loyal, and then after 10 years, flip them into a normal contract. Okay, so if we go... Yeah, they can only be a protectorate. I don't want to let them vote independently, though. I do want to keep the holding that we have. We'll unify sensors, because the holding will give us another 0.5, I believe. So that's actually 1.8. So it's only 0.3 above. Be 0.1. Okay, it's 0.35, but rounding. Okay. We'll have to wait on the DNA tithe. Right now they can't expand, so we will tell them they can have that. How much is it for these? I can afford a decent amount. Okay, yeah, we can afford that, no problem. So that's 4.6. What else can we afford to give them? I guess some basic resources. Let's see how much they actually would need. So that's not too bad. More than I want to give up. That's probably more than I want to give up too. So 30%. A third of our energy income. Well, not income, but let's see here. That's going to be 6.1. Be 6.6 with the building. I don't think that's enough. Yeah, we're still behind by a whole point. They're gonna be a tough one. Maybe I have to give them independent diplomacy for a little bit. I need to remember this number. 7.6. Come on. Come on, memory. So we need to go to 9.1. Thank you, Squid. Do this. I guess we just leave this off for right now and know that it's going to be 0.1 higher than this. Six, 8, 9.1, yeah. We'll do that. Hey, Master Splinter, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well today. Stellaris is back, that is true. So we could temporarily give them independent diplomacy. We can give them some resources. Still need 0.6 from something. I can't do this because I'm not making consumer goods. I'm pretty sure it would still charge me for them. Yep. Really don't want to give up research. How much would it be? It's a decent amount of research to give up. And we're only making 4K, 7K, 4K. Giving up so much. But that would get us where we need to be. That is giving them all of the opportunities. So yeah. Well, it would actually be this. And then with the holding that's giving 0.5, it would go to 9.3. We only need 9.1. I could actually get away with that. Yeah. Okay. Through 6. The other way to look at it is if I integrate the Soren Allied states, all of them are 1 point less. On their monthly or 1 point better on their monthly loyalty change, because we reduced divided patronage by 1. Yeah, I think I'll leave these guys disloyal then and go after the Covenant of Lokend next. Yeah, I think I'm going to integrate Covenant of Lokend. So they needed a couple hundred, I think. Expansion permitted. Changing them to a protectorate. Holding limit. Unified sensors. DNA tithe. That puts them at 3.4. Divided patronage sucks. Yeah, I understand why they do it. I wish there were more things in the game that you could have the option to use to counteract it. So that you could have, like, vassal swarms of sorts. Because even the, what is it? The one where you basically have, like, a bunch of feudal vassals. That one, I think, still only reduces divided patronage by 1 or 2, I think. There's no modifier for it, is there? Yeah, so there's a couple of things. There is an ascension perk that you can take with no requirements that reduces divided patronage by 1. There is an origin, I believe. I don't remember. Save and Come on, Stellaris. Why can I not click in that field and move the cursor? There is... then an origin... Nope, that's not it. No, I guess it's not an origin. Always see that ascension when you're not vassalizing and ignore it? Yeah, yeah. It must be a civic then. Let's go authoritarian, imperial, here and here, why not? I think it's, yeah, there it is, feudal society. Feudal society, subjects exempt from divided patronage, +1. So there's like an exact modifier, subjects exempt from divided patronage. And as far as I know, there's 2 places you can get it. This civic, which requires you to have imperial authority, and the ascension perk. And to get feudal society, one of the things is your subjects can't have expansion prohibited, do not join subject wars, or limited diplomacy, which for how I play is actually fine, except I do like them to have limited diplomacy usually, so everyone votes with me, but the other 2 I'm fine with. You're doing. Did you finish Pathfinder yesterday? No. Pathfinder is a very long game. I just bounce back and forth between games. I like lots of different games, and it ends up being that if I can stream just one, but I also like to have a variety that I'm playing. So it goes back and forth. Sometimes we'll be hyper-focused like we did with Satisfactory for a little bit. Let's sprink up your purging, Pally, though. AI is definitely cheating on higher difficulty in Stellaris. Uh-oh. What are they doing? Yeah. So I do wish there were more options where you could adjust for divided patronage. Like, I think there's good opportunities for a policy that works kind of like feudal society, but maybe is more restrictive or expensive in some fashion that would reduce it. I think it would be neat to have an edict that would reduce it for some sort of cost. I think it would be neat to have a special government type that you could take if... Oh, I can't see the tradition list now. No, I guess... Yeah, it would be neat if there was a tradition for subject, for being a subject overlord. That included maybe the option for a... the option for a term in here that reduces divided patronage, like it's automatically selected once you have that tradition. It reduces divided patronage, but has some sort of penalty associated with it. Landlord tradition. That seems the sort of thing that would cost massive amounts of unity. Yeah, yeah. But, like, I like the idea of the feudal one, the feudal civic, where it's like, yeah, you gave up some power, some autonomy over these subjects in order to keep them more in line. It would be nice if there were more things like that, though, where you could give up more autonomy or resources or something in order to keep them happier. I'd even rather see the Ascension perk. I'd rather see the Ascension perk actually be a real Ascension perk, because I think from what I remember on that Ascension perk, it doesn't really stand up to most of the other ones. It would be way better if the Ascension perk removed divided authority. I totally spaced what it was called. Divided patronage. Like you said, ignore it. Yeah, yeah. It would be neat if it ignored it, if it removed divided patronage, but maybe did something else. Maybe it's like reduces what they contribute to you or something. I don't know. Because removing it entirely is fairly strong, because it essentially means that you can ignore empire-sized penalties by just creating a whole bunch of subjects and keeping yourself at 100, and still having the strength, well, at least some of the strength of those systems. So maybe a penalty to all your subjects where for maybe resource generation and naval capacity or something like that. I don't know. The balancing of it would be hard to say without a lot of testing. But I think there's a lot of options in there that that could be there that just aren't. There's only 2 ways to reduce that by 1 point apiece. Doesn't feel all that great. Okay, we are ready to continue this war, I think. Where are you going? You're going to build a mining station because you're automated. We're keeping our troops back here for right now. You're building a hyper relay. Building a station. Yeah, we don't have a lot of construction ships available right now. Where are you going? Oh, you're building an assembly site. Excellent. That's going to help us quite a bit. Well, until we start devouring everything. Oh, we're building another behemoth egg there. Excellent. And we're almost done? Yeah. Look at that. Okay. I think we're good then. Let the behemoth go on its path. These guys are guarding here to make sure we don't have problems with their fleet. What is that? 17, 18, 19k? Against 99k. Yeah, we'll be fine. I'd be happy if they just made the penalty 50%. You can only get twice as many, so it's not OP. Oh, yeah, that would make sense.
As our empire grows, new colonies
tutorial.
can be...
Let's fix that. Okay, that's fast, good. Tutorial should be none. I think we can save up to the cloud. That should be fine. I may have to turn that off for multiplayer. Messages are fine. Sound is fine. Graphics. Sarah. Okay, yeah, just high. Okay.
Tutorial missions and tips are disabled.
Yes, they are. Sorry, Veer. Those guys joining up. Fort Chain. Number of individuals belonging to the pre-sapient native population of Polaris Prime somehow got into a secure compound on the outskirts of our colony. They were chased off within hours, but not before severely damaging several interstellar uplinks dedicated to currency transfers. We fear several hundred credits may have been lost in the ether. Unfortunate. Oh, they never updated that. That probably should have been changed to trade lost. Because now trade is cash, and energy is just energy. Oh, Severin, thank you for the hydrate. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well today. Okay. Unfortunate. We lose 300 energy. Oh no.
Crushing a hostile hive. We have surveyed the system.
Hey, that's him moving through there. Construction complete over there. Survey done. Alright. Stormbound event chain. Stormbound returns. One of the research stations in Beirut came to us with a startling report. During the last cosmic storm, a strange ship had almost collided with the outpost. Visual reports show it was the same ominous vessel first reported some time ago. According to the space station, the hulls on the vessel were constructed from a strange amalgamation of organic compounds, calcium minerals, and metallic alloys. No organic life was detected, leading us to speculate that either this vessel was automated or had somehow gone rogue. However, the most baffling thing was yet to come. Large sections of its propulsion system were clearly shattered by space debris. This vessel should have been dead in space. If we assign a science vessel to monitor the next cosmic storm, they might be able to find out more about this mysterious craft. And say we have no time for such nonsense. We gain some unity and it ends the chain. Or intriguing and we gain some physics research. Yes, intriguing. Reanimation complete. Yes. The next lot is already underway. Look at that. 7.3k fleet for free. All reanimated. We are now above our limit, but that's fine. So it's 3 bulls, 3 cows, 8 calves. Oh, 3, 5, 8. Yeah. We can go to 210 on fleet size, so let's merge that with another fleet. We do have a reanimated swarm, which is right over there. So you can go join them. Actually, what we can do is this and that, and go. Yeah, there we go. Now they're just going to rejoin, no matter where these guys move to. Good. This guy is done. We wanted to get the Astral Rift and the threads. So let's go claim that. Another 67 gone. Yeah, we'll have to wait to get those subjects fixed up, because we need to claim these systems. Mummified pilot. The mummified remains of a single individual belonging to a previously unknown mammalian species have been found drifting in high orbit over Gaogawa 1A. The being is dressed in what appears to be a flight suit, complete with a helmet, and may be a fighter pilot that ejected in some ancient battle only to be forgotten and left behind. Our study of the corpse has provided some interesting data. Because we are evolutionary predators, their blood shall flow in other veins. We get 10 on our situation and 84,000 society research. And mammalian DNA added to our next evolution.
We sense spaceborne life.
Okay, a couple more fights. That's fine. Also fleet's present. Oh, okay. That's our science ship going through there. What's the other one? Oh, I see. Those are the hostile fleets. All right. Astral Rift event. The fluid snagged. Uh-oh. After some time after arriving within the rift, we came to an abrupt halt as the sample apparatus trawling behind us became lodged in a narrowing of the tunnel system. We attempted to free ourselves with intermittent bursts of propulsion, but the strength of the current prevented us from making any meaningful progress. The safest option may be to simply cut the sample apparatus free and continue onward. However, it may still be possible to preserve the sample by supplementing our propulsion with a charge of exotic gases. You can say cut it loose, the risk isn't worth it, or use emergency gases. Ooh, we get transgenic crops research option. Just a bit of gas is lost? Yeah, we'll give it a try. Hope you're good enough to live through this. We'll see what happens. They may not make it, though. They don't have their second chance available anymore. Yeah, we may lose him. Oh well. It's fine. It's fine. No worries. You still moving? Yeah, you're still moving. How about these guys? Yeah, they're still going. Perfect. This is going to affect our food generation, among other things. Oh, did I ever build up the shipyards I needed? Oh, I have that leased fleet still. Right, I was giving that to my subject, I believe. Yeah. Let's see here. You. Oh, that's around the capital. No. Going to Star Fortress. You have a repulsion array. That won't do it. I wonder if the Juggernaut is... Let's look. Fleet management. Space fauna, ship designer. Okay, that would be an organic ship. Same with the Titan. You have the Ruination Glare, which is nice. Yeah, just straight up upgrade. Don't know what I would put on this. I don't know if I actually want to build any Titans. I think we just may not build any non-space fauna ships the whole time. I'm happy with what we have. Okay, and where's that whale swarm? Right here. They don't have much in the way of... Yeah, there's only 6 hatchlings left in here. Do that. Oh, we lost one of the oxes? It's a little unfortunate. Okay, so with this, we still have room for more of them to grow up. They're going back over here. Some of these are cows already. Which means we should probably move them into the other fleet. We'll see. We could probably just get rid of... Oh, these are bulls. Yeah, they're 4 apiece. So, 8. I think these are 4 apiece as well. So 16. Yeah, that's too much. I do 12 more. Guess we can remove some of the hatchlings. Yeah. Probably be the way to go. Bubble machine? Yes. That was our very first starbase. This is where we were making clones of bubbles. Alright.
Crushing a hostile hive.
Okay, that's the...
We sense spaceborne life.
What was that war declaration? It appeared and then disappeared very quickly. Who just went to war? Was it you? No. Is it you? No.
Cryptoraxis slaxentoril trilb.
Subject. Guess it wasn't anyone close enough to matter. Wow, these guys have gotten huge. Federation builders. Yeah, that'll help. And they've got a federation. Doing quite well for themselves. Oh, are we back to this old bug? It was working last time we played. Come on, Paradox. There was a long-standing bug where Empire borders didn't go in the stars that were outside of the main portion of the galaxy, like the L-Gate and these guys. But they fixed it after a long time, and it looks like it's back. A little unfortunate.
We sense spaceborne life.
We won there. Borders opened. These guys. Garathian community. Oh, this must have been the war. It's an uprising. Okay, that's fine. Oh, yeah. Garathian commune. All by themselves there. Was that another Marauder set? Mining drones. Okay. Those are probably Marauders, though. Yeah.
Crushing a hostile hive.
we're taking on that station. Let's head on.
Our construction is complete.
Construction. Mining station. Okay, that's fine as well.
Hostile swarm engaged.
Gateway constructed. Yes, please. Oh, that's not what I wanted. It's also not what I wanted. Is this gateway I just made? Yeah. There we go. Now we can get to the front line super fast. We just have this area we have to traverse, or this area over here. Leviathan defeated. Oh no! Which one did they get? The Tar Valum system. Oh, I couldn't even see it. I'm guessing it was there, though, where the hole in their stuff was. Alright, so the AI is starting to defeat Leviathans. We need to move a little bit. I
Our
don't know what one
construction
that
is
was.
complete.
Okay. Yeah, Starbase. Good. Move on to the next. Astral actions. No, we don't need to flash forge. That's too expensive right now. We're gonna go up to there. Hatches, we will send the behemoth on over to here. Okay, you're fighting a bit. Oh, you're at the planet. And we already won. Well then, that was fast. Let's pop up and hit that so that we know that the path to this is clear. Let's go here and here then. Well, they recolonized that planet. Wow, that's brave of them. Well, more food for the behemoth. There's void worms in here that we'll need to take care of. Oh, that'll be a great snack for the behemoth. That'll be a whole bunch of food.
We sense spaceborne life.
Okay. Voidler. Yeah, definitely get them, please. And those ones should be caught by other ships.
Crushing a hostile hive.
All right, interstellar assembly site has been built. Oh, and the behemoth egg is ready to go. Let us start hatching that, please. 100,000 food. This will be our third behemoth. And I believe this is our first behemoth right here that is getting ready to hatch into a new tier. I think that's right. Wait, how did you get no growth after eating that planet? Oh, you didn't actually eat the planet. You just destroyed the starbase. Alright, yeah. Go back, destroy that starbase, and then come on in here to that. There we go. I was wondering why that happened so fast. Right, because the war goal, as soon as we destroy the starbase, we clear the system. Good, good, good. Alright, these guys, we'll send the whales up to here so we can merge those together properly. The void worms. There's already a void worm fleet that's wandering around. We may accidentally run into it, but I'm not too concerned. We're gonna send them up to here, I think. Yeah. Actually, just send them straight to there. That's fine. They can know we're on our way. Oh no, rivalry is declared. We are building our naval capacity some more. That's good. We do need to up our trade. Let's go by designation. Nest worlds that do trade? Yeah. We only have the one, that's why. Let's see here. Logistics hub. We have the storm relief center. We needed a second sentinel post. Sensorum site might be a good idea just to boost that a bit. Optimization. Yeah, let's go ahead and build one of these. Not a whole lot, but it's something. Actually get away with a handful of these. Oh, but that increases the amount of housing. That increases housing by 1,500. So that's 2,100 for 300 jobs. This is 1,500 for 600 jobs. Oh, okay. It's actually better to build these. Alright, well, let's do it. There's no special building that I can use for trade in here, right? Just waste reprocessing for energy. Alright, 600 jobs, 1,500 housing. That's still more housing than we need. By quite a bit. Fortunately, there's not really anything we can do about that. And this isn't more jobs, it's just bonuses and extra upkeep. Is this more jobs? This is more jobs. Yeah, we'll just do it like this. It's fine. Their pops are just not going to catch up to the planet capacity. These are 42 apiece. We probably want 3 of them then. There we go. Planet's already become a hive world. It's exhausted.
Hostile swarm engaged.
Base fauna captured. Excellent. Bigger and angrier. We have succeeded in incubating and hatching a larger and even mightier behemoth. There is a class 3 behemoth. Oh boy. So, yeah, it clears the name when they come out of their cocoon. That's unfortunate that it doesn't remember the name. Does anybody remember exactly what we called this? Oh, Did somebody take a screenshot on Discord, maybe? Let's see if I can find this. No. Going way back now. Oh. Oh, right. It was Pat Smash. Ah. There we go. 1.6 million military power for one ship. You, sir, go eat this planet. Eat planet. Planet is ripe for consumption. Eating it whole will nourish us well. The population is little more than a condiment to our feast. We don't raid anymore. We consume the entire planet. How long is that going to take you to get there? Less than a year. All right. Hopefully he stays calm during that time. Okay, well. Love trash, yum yum trash. It's not trash, it's a whole planet. Planet Goober. Alright, so yeah, we're making use of that new gateway, which I figured was going to be handy to get our behemoths in and out of these systems. The other thing I'm wondering is, say, this planet that's not colonized yet. Can I come in? Target is not owned by a pre-FTL or hostile empire. Okay, so we cannot eat a planet unless it's owned by a pre-FTL or a hostile empire. Good to know. Can it even be defeated? 1.6 mil seems insane. It doesn't heal, maybe? Nope, it does heal. We come in here and look. Daily armor regen 2.4 for every one of these utility slots. I thought it had another bonus. I guess not. Planet killer component. There it is. It's got lightning emitters all over the place, large gamma beam projectors, bio-whirlwind missiles, lots of bio-whirlwind missiles, and lots of point defense. Probably take like 5 players combined to forces to take one of these boys. Yeah, you want to know something else? This is a class 3 behemoth. If we come on over into here, at Crisis Level 5, we can upgrade them to Class 4s. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay. We are going to wait to do the mind meld, because I believe once we do that, the whole galaxy declares war on us. If it works like the other crises do. Class 4, wow. Even ancient civs can't do nothing about these. That's crazy. Yeah. I think that's going to be one of the next things we do, is come in and break these guys' face. They still are considered to have superior fleet power. I guess they do have over 500,000 there, but still. 1.6 mil? It's fine. But we got to finish this war first. But yeah, it'll be nice to pick up some Fallen Empire techs.
Technology conceived.
Okay, that's done. Tech research, monthly unity, plus 5%. We are on repeatables for the most part. I'm not bothering with epigenetic triggers right now. Not gonna do the I guess I could do command limit. Now let's make our strike craft stronger because that helps our behemoths as well. I think. Did they have strike craft? No, they didn't. They have missiles. Helps our other ships though. Yeah, let's go fire rate there. It's only 11 months. Gotta eat them all. Yep, we do. How's our situation going? Fairly well. 99.3. We're almost at the point where synthesize is as good as incorporate. That's kind of nice. Okay, and the mind meld. Yeah, we would just have to move a class 3 behemoth into orbit. But we are going to feed that bad boy first. Make sure he is fully fed. Then we'll move him into orbit and have a good old time. Skylar Stork, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well today.
Crushing a hostile hive.
Starbase. Okay, cleared that. Somebody claiming our systems. The Shethian League. Shethians. That's these guys up here? No. Oh, the guys we're at war with. Sure, if that's what you want to do. We have an astral action that we're not using. Alien machine. Further scans suggest the machine is still operational, though its purpose remains entirely unclear. Science officer craves proteins, has never seen anything like it. Some of its materials look familiar, but most are strange and utterly alien, as the design of its components. The machine has what appears to be a console, with one item in particular standing out. A large crooked lever of unknown material. Yes, we will pull that lever. Where is it at, though? Okay, that's way up north. So this is going to open up a wormhole. We pull the lever. Energy spike. As our scientists pulled the lever, the machine emitted a huge blast of energy that multiplied in shockwaves, twisting and rippling through the void, tearing open a wormhole in Sienagawa. After the residuous energy diffused, the wormhole and the immediate area around it settled and now appear to be stable enough for safe passage. As for what awaits us on the other side, our scientists are not so sure. The machine itself has since returned to its inactive state and no longer gives off any anomalous readings. How strange. Now take it apart. Or intriguing, research the machine. We may eventually own that system, so let's go ahead and add, and we don't need the minerals. Let's go ahead and add the +7 on there for physics. There should be a wormhole there now. There should be a wormhole there now. Unless that wasn't where that was at. Oh, Enigma's End. Ruined Science Nexus. We should go claim that for sure. How expensive would that be? Should just hop all the way over to that. Oh, I can't even get there. Yeah, I can't get to any of those because of these guys. Alright, we'll have to send someone up to take care of them. They're unfortunately not organics, but they have a lot of organic stations, right? No, they're just something we fight. Not something we can siege or consume. How are they doing here? You've almost got a 25k fleet, just in one fleet alone. Yeah, these guys are getting stronger. These guys, not so much. Same with these. Yeah, not even 10k yet. We still have our Catholoids sitting here. Which, actually, you can go join up. Yeah. Just barely got space for those. Do we have any science ships with scientists that are doing nothing? You are not supposed to be doing anything. You... Why are you just sitting there? I don't think I was going to have you explore the Astral Rift. Oh, right, you came back with, like, nothing to do. Investigate anomalies. Research projects. Capture fauna. Go. Yeah, okay. We got some fauna to capture, so that's fine. Though I guess we don't really need to at this point. We have so many ships. Yeah, you know what? Don't capture fauna. Which means you're probably not going to have anything to do. Yeah. Emopyronecrosis, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well today. Lang, have you been reading the dev notes for the big update to Crusader Kings coming this August? I have not. I'm saving it for a surprise. I want to kind of go into that DLC somewhat blindish. We'll see, though. I know some stuff just from talking to people. But, like, if there's something you're excited about and want to share it, it's fine. I don't mind knowing exciting tidbits here and there. I'm just not reading the full dev diaries. Don't tell him about the dragons and dinosaurs. Oh no! You spoiled it. I think we're going to go through here to avoid those void worms. That'd be really neat if we could pull that off. Oh, these guys, however, want to go here and there. You mind if I share some of the more generic things that come to everyone? Yeah, that's fine. So this stuff from the Heavens and whatever DLC. If there's some stuff that you're excited about, I don't mind talking about it and hearing about it. I'm just not reading the full dev diaries in depth.
Our construction is complete.
Oh, we finished this. On to the next. Oof, yeah, we are running out of influence fast. Hey, there's Pat Smash. I guess we could use Pat Smash to take out the Leviathans as well.
Our construction is complete.
That's done. Astral Siphon. Do we upgrade this base again? I think we do. So we got Detection Array, Rampart, and Astronomical Interferometer. Yeah. They would be adding all the islands in the Indian Sea, as well as all of China, They'll be adding a whole new religion growth for Dharmic, similar to that of Catholicism and Muslim. Ooh, okay. Man, now I gotta play in India again. Twist my arm. Like India? Yeah, I know. Me too. Okay. There's a Tianqi matriarch over there. I believe that's another system that we're going to want. Yeah, there's a Gaia world there. Nope. Looks like some of those trade buildings just finished. Terraforming started on Perlet Home. Nice. That is a tech world. That's gonna be good. Which means Hinduism, Thai, and Buddhism now have insane growth paths. They also have generational growth and faith. Oh. Hostile fleets, that's fine. Errant plasma beam.
We sense spaceborne life.
Idle leaders. Why do we have an idle leader? What happened to you? Commander. Oh, because I merged some fleets. Let's see here. Do any of our fleets not have a commander? Pat Smash doesn't need one. Primed Swarm. This is reanimated guys, but they're joining with the main swarm. You're sieging that. That's more of these guys. Let's merge them together. Yeah. Okay. We'll put a commander on there for now. I don't know if we're going to keep these extra Tianqis, though. They can even become viewed as gods, not to mention that they can have a faith-based culture. Ooh, neat. Which frankly is great. Being viewed as a god in Chinese, Indian, and Japanese cultures is truly normal at those times. Yeah. The deification of great people was pretty common in those areas. Oh, the interstellar assembly site can be upgraded. Alright, it takes food. Construction site serves as the base for the future construction of an interstellar assembly. Go. Wonder how other people feel about the things that we're doing. We can't see their relations with us. What about you? No? Where do we have people? Avalonian Blessed Mandate. Yeah, I remember that we were increasing with them. They are over here, I think. No. Ah, yeah. Vassal under the Avalonians. We can find them from here, then. There we go. So, closed borders, hive mind. Alright, they're not upset with any of the wartime actions we've been taking. We'll see what happens when we eat a planet, though. Things may change. Opinions may vary. Getting through there slowly. Really want to build more hyper relays. Let's go ahead and get this connected. No, I need to leave the influence for pushing our border out. I'll move the ship here, but we're not going to build the hyper relay yet. You are done here. Go ahead and come on out to here and be ready to build hyper relays as well. Oh, let's change this to highest pops.
Our construction is complete.
Starbase. Let's upgrade again. We're gonna hit those Catholoids. Science Nexus Research Wings. The first module of the 4 research wings is now in place. Researchers and staff are already moving into the living quarters. The next and final step of construction will extend the wings, adding 4 sections of laboratories, equipped to support our most dangerous research. Extensive security measures are being taken to ensure the staff's safety. We are almost there. So, you finished your Megacorp yesterday. Legit didn't even have to fight the final boss, just supplied everyone weapons. Nice. Megacorps are crazy. Okay.
Planetary infestation begun.
Oh, I heard that. Planetary infestation. Okay, we can go to the next phase of the Science Nexus. It's already producing about 200 of each type of resource. Boom. Upgrade. That is going, and let's take a look at this invasion. Yeah, we got that, no problem. That is, yeah, our behemoth over here. He's got 1 food in him so far. Not very much. Where are these void worms going? They're going to Hazar. So yeah, we're going to end up running into them. That's a little unfortunate. I was hoping to avoid them so that my behemoths could eat them.
We sense spaceborne life. Our construction is complete.
Okay, that's our next starbase done. Let's go there. Very quickly running out of influence. We can get planar mastery done. Unlocks the edicts astral binding, astral shielding, and dimensional artificing. Can only be done once. Yep, let's do it. Oh, Nikanda Prime is now a hive world. That is one of our mining worlds. We're definitely gonna have a lot here. Let's redo this specialization. Oh, I guess it's fine. Oh, we probably have to wait
Hostile swarm engaged.
until the month pops over. That's fine. Wiped those guys out.
Technology conceived.
Okay, come over here now. Mining cluster. Okay, yeah, it's doing 600 jobs. Okay. What I should probably do is replace with unspecialized. Yeah. And then we'll specialize that one. And then we'll replace with another unspecialized. And we'll specialize that one. Yeah. So many available jobs now. Stardust Storm. Ugh. Terraforming. Minerals from jobs. Yep. We can build some stuff. We can do an automation building that will help with some of the available jobs. We can do quantum drilling plant. Yeah, that gives us more jobs. I feel like I'm limited on these. Guess not. Honestly, didn't even think about it. It was just a monster breeder. Wound up going from that to supplying the, what is it called? The space politic people with aluminum and such. Built a bunch of corporate structures through them. Nice. In total, you captured asteroids who eat people, bred 3 dragons, caused them to fuse with each other, then wanted to try to capture the void monster. Was shocked you can capture him, so then you did it to every Leviathan, and you actually can capture any living Leviathan. Yep. So you captured all of those. Yeah, it is. Those civics are so great going down that path. It's so good. We're going to want a storm relief center. That's mining drone jobs. Yeah, we want a quantum drilling plant then. Or do we want? No, we want mineral purification. There we go. That should take care of this planet for a little bit. Still have some devastation from the storm, but that's fine. I mean, you could then breed them together. Yeah, it's crazy. You don't know which DLC you should buy, Overlord or Biogenesis. Biogenesis, you're gonna get you're gonna get things like the new Crisis. You're going to get the let's see here. I don't remember if the Biomorphosis Ascension perk is locked behind the DLC or not. I don't think it is. You get the Evolutionary It is? Okay. So you get the new Ascension. You get the Evolutionary Predators Origin, which is what we're playing right now, that lets us have crazy amount of species traits. Just so many. I wish you'd tell me how many I actually had. You gain access to 2 other origins, the Wilderness and the Starlight Citadel. I don't remember much about Overlord. Go to species and you can see them. That's where I was at. I can see them, but it doesn't total it for me. Like, I'd have to manually count them. Here's my original species. Overlord is good. So if I remember right, it's good for all of the subject-related stuff. If you want to have subjects, there's a lot of good options in there for those. You assume you have all of them? Nope, I don't have all of them yet. Overlord's not that? Which one is Overlord? Let's see here. It's one that lets you become the Crisis. Oh, okay, so that was the first Crisis one. DLC features. New vassalization mechanics. Galaxy united under you. Seek out and unite scattered empires. Are the Shroud Walkers and the mercenaries underneath this as well? Yeah, Nemesis was that one. Yeah, Nemesis is the Crisis. 5 new origins. Okay, so there's 5 new origins. That's where Imperial Fiefdom comes from. Slingshot to the Stars, Subterranean, Teachers of the Shroud, Progenitor Hive. Ooh, Progenitor Hive's a really good one. Engineer the future and showcase your power. Orbital rings are part of that DLC. And hyper relays. Oh yeah, there's a lot of strength in that. Quantum catapults, new music. Okay, so yeah, Overlord is a lot of vassal mechanics, new enclaves, new origins, and the orbital rings and hyper relays, which are really good. And then biogenesis, the stuff that's actually in the DLC. Cloning, purity, mutation, ascension paths, biological ships. So you can't have biological ships without the DLC. The Behemoth Fury crisis path that we're going down. The 3 new origins I mentioned. Oh, the High Fallen Empire is part of the DLC. 6 civics. Genetic identification, crowdsourcing, familiar face, aerospace adaptation, shared genetics, and civil education. Which Fallen Empire? It's the Hive Mind Fallen Empire. The one that's a fractured hive mind. 16 new species traits, though they don't list what they are. Yeah. Biological ship sets, wilderness themed city set. 65 new events. Ooh, so it depends on what you're looking to do. If you are looking to play a bioempire of some sort, biogenesis, definitely the route to go. If you're looking for vassalization, or you want one of the new origins from Overlord, or if you are just looking for a general power increase, Overlord works no matter what your empire is, because orbital rings and hyper relays are available to everyone once they research them. So no matter what your empire is, those 2 things will be available every playthrough. Biogen changes the entire play of the game. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But if you're playing like a machine empire, Biogen doesn't apply to you. Especially if you're not using organic ships. Yeah, so it depends on what you're looking for. Both of them are good, though. Those are both very good DLCs. I'm sorry I can't tell you clearly, like, A or B, because unfortunately it depends on the things that you enjoy about the game. Okay, so those are running. We can clear that. We don't need the combat stats anymore. We got shield harmonics done. Do we research jump drives? Let's take out our first Fallen Empire before we research jump drives. So, let's get ourselves some energy weapon fire rate. You'll buy Overlord. Heard those origins are S tier, so you'll buy Overlord. Yeah, they are pretty good. Though this Evolutionary Predators origin from Biogenesis is pretty crazy. Though I'm also playing just on default difficulty, so. Okay, you... Oh, I didn't move this reanimated swarm. Let's move you up to there. He's on his way. You are sieging still. Oh, are you not going to win? Crazy. It's fine. He just sends another one. It doesn't affect our behemoth at all. question is, do we leave the mercenaries alone? The Rashethian League is already running the fleet. I don't know why they would be doing that. Phased planet. The ISS probe has made an incredible discovery in orbit of Geogawa 3. The planet possesses a hitherto thought impossible number of superimposed quantum states per unit of space. Science Officer Quiet Collar suggests that Geogawa 3, which she codenamed the Veil, exists simultaneously in 2 dimensions, our own and an unknown other. What is more, the number of quantum states in the particle fields surrounding the planet is increasing at a constant rate. As of yet, there is no confirmed theory that could account for this phenomenon. Quiet Collar posits that the psionic energy the transmission crackles out to static. What is going on out there? Indeed, what is going on out there? That is way over there. Okay. I don't even know how you got there. Whatever. I should probably... This is a fallen empire, right? Yeah. Since we do not have the rights to be here, I'm going to block entry into these systems. Because I don't want our ships being discovered and then kicked out. That all of them? Yeah, that's all the entry points. Good. Phased planet. The ISS probe crew apologizes for the abrupt termination of their initial report. During transmission, the Veil experienced a complete dimensional phase shift, its particle fields rotating out of one dimension and into another. The cloud of psionic energy has been lifted, revealing a glittering jewel of a Gaia world. Fascinatingly, the number of superimposed quantum states appears to have been reset as the planet shifted, and is now increasing at the same rate as when the planet was a shrouded world. Quiet Collar has used the rate of increase of particle superimposition and the total number of quantum states at the time of transition to extrapolate a 3-month cycle for the planet's dimensional shifts. Perhaps we might develop a method to prevent the planet from shifting, but we should secure the system first. Incredible. We get 100,000 physics research. Okay, we're almost
We
caught up
sense spaceborne life.
on naval
Our
capacity.
construction is complete.
You upgrade again, please.
Technology conceived.
And new tech. Gigantic space fauna ship hull, plus 10%. Yes. L-Gate Insight. Yeah, we still haven't even opened up the L-Gates yet. We don't have an L-Gate, I don't think. Infrastructure build speed. Explosive weapon fire rate. Yes, we use a lot of missiles. Mining station, that's fine. Building that. Starbase. Was there an L-Gate in their area? No. I think the closest one is right there. Alright. Well, the Chosen, you may be next. Because you have an L-Gate. And we kind of need that. There's unfortunately one stuck on the other side of the Hive Mind Fallen Empire. Poor Hive Mind Fallen Empire. Which difficulty is this? Whatever the default is, which I think is Cadet. Maybe it's one above Cadet. I don't remember. I hadn't played in a while, and it was new DLC and a bunch of changes, so I just played with default settings. So we're just kind of cruising through
Nest
things.
taken.
Okay, we finished that invasion. Good. Fluid, the chamber. By supplementing our propulsion with a charge of exotic gases, we were able to rip the apparatus free from the tunnel wall. We have since been able to recover the valuable samples. The laminar flow along the tunnel walls has kept us well centered in our journey. Several days have passed without much incident. The disc-shaped foreign bodies surrounding us are also caught within the flow. They gently drift and tumble past the sphere. We have witnessed no evidence of sentient life. In fact, our strongest supposition at this point is that we are inside of some unknown massive superorganism. If our presence has been noticed by any natural defenses, we have not yet witnessed it. We now find ourselves in an enormous chamber. The walls are lined with veiny protrusions. The chamber walls regularly expand and contract, forcing millions of liters of fluid through a single exit. Follow the flow outward, or explore the crystalline orifice. I think we'll explore that crystalline orifice. Let's go. Well, that's probably going to attract some attention. Specimen acquired. Dimensional endothelial lining. Peculiar gelatinous material harvested from a pulsating tunnel system within an astral rift. As a lining with an unknown organism, this material allows for frictionless movement between massive vascular systems and the materials transported within it. We get extra energy credits from jobs, which we don't really need. We'll just leave that alone. Play Stellaris on laptop, but kind of slow, even if you lower graphics and other stuff. One of the things that helps is playing on a smaller galaxy size. The other thing is if you limit the population growth. Although, from what they were saying, population growth isn't as much of an issue anymore. That used to help. I don't think it helps anymore. I know the current patch does have some laggy parts, some things that need to be optimized, but unfortunately the dev teams are coming up on their summer break, and they probably won't finish like the optimization probably until August. Which kind of sucks, but luckily for our game, it doesn't seem to be too bad, but we'll see. But yeah, I totally understand. Playing it on a laptop will definitely change things. Alright, Pat Smash is moving to eat a planet. Oh, look at Pat Smash now. Look at him. Look at this guy. He's amazing. Look at him go. Our behemoth. Okay, it's moving towards that little tiny planet. That moon. Pre-sapient species found. The continent-wide mountain ranges of Unok 2C have proven a fertile environment for the planet's unique forms of life. One reptilian species in particular has adapted to the extreme altitude and has even demonstrated a basic, if guttural, form of verbal communication. With the right stimuli, these creatures may prove capable of full sapience. Something to keep in mind in the future. Upside is they're doing their summer event where they have to update. Yeah. In one of your games, Fallen Empire Awakened, they attacked you. You defeated them. Play on lower difficulty, otherwise it's hard for you. Yeah. By the way, it's generally a good idea, especially as a minor, to not say your age on the internet. You can get some creepy people's attention that way. But yeah, I understand. Look, more food. Think of stuff to update, you mean? Yeah, I know what you mean. Alright, so we're 7% of the way in.
Our construction is complete.
Oh, look at that. Just nom nom nom. Crazy.
We sense spaceborne life.
Hey, that's fine. I want to watch this the full path. 90.
Technology
Save
conceded.
right before it, too. Oh, and now he's firing his weapon. Okay, let's go through some of this stuff. Invasion over. So, you got 19 food in you. I think we're going to leave the Mercenary Enclave for now. Yeah, we don't need to attack them. So we're going to go here, and then to this planet. Alright. We don't care about these claims. A toxic terraforming candidate discovered. Tech research, strike craft fire rate. Monthly unity, food from jobs. Ooh, actually, we need that baseline naval capacity. That'll help us have more ships. The leader lifespan's also really good. Ooh. Let's go naval cap. It's the shortest one. Battery on 1%. Your last word. Poof. Alright. Second behemoth, name it I Love Cake. Alright. Got it. Thank you for the rename. This dude right here. I love cake. There we are. He loves cake now. Alright. Getting through this weapon firing. Peace offer. Oh, there it goes. Poof. Gone. Planet devastated. Bid Taraki was swallowed whole by the oversized maw on our Colossus. Okay. That may have upset some people. We'll find out, though. Good job, Pat Smash. Can you eat other planets in here? No. Only if they have a pre-FTL. That's already a broken world. Dyson Swarm there. Alright, we'll have to go claim that Dyson Swarm. Yum, yum, yum. We're gonna come over here and eat all these void worms. Just go there. And yeah, you'll just attack everything. So, eating a whole planet got him... Oh, he doesn't need... He doesn't have a food bar. Oh. Okay. Okay. I understand now. So we don't need to feed this guy. We can go send him to complete the project anytime. We should save these planets for our other behemoths. I think, however, what I'll do is move him over here so that if he... Well, no. Yeah, we'll save this stuff for our other behemoth. We're going to move our big guy over here so that if he rampages, he'll go into here rather than this way. Because he'll head to the nearest planet, which will be this or this. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Okay, those guys made peace. Okay. Embassy request. Aw. Don't understand why. Oh yeah, let's check the... Let's see here. Is there overlords? Yeah, we can see these guys. Terror bombing. Why did we get a terror bombing penalty? Do you count as terror bombing? Oh, fleet stance aggressive. That wasn't terror bombing. What are you talking about? Okay, yeah, more void worms over there. Probably because eating a planet. No, eating a planet would have been something different. Terror bombing is like when you use indiscriminate bombardment. Combat stats, Flash Forge Hyper Relay. Okay. Closing borders. Rude. Okay, well, I'll close my borders with you then. You're gonna be there. You as well. Okay. Close borders. We didn't need to be friends anyway. What are we voting on? Form Galactic Council. There's actually a lot of people opposed to that. Interesting. Look at these guys. 17k. Sauron Allied States. Right there. They have so much voting power. Did they call in... Doesn't look like they called in any favors to gain that either. And that's half weight because they're a subject? Yeah, they would have been... They would have been doing really well. They have Megacorp. No, they are Spiritual Seekers. Theocratic Oligarchy. We got Vaults of Knowledge and Diplomatic Corps. They are Teachers of the Shroud. They're just, they're getting a lot from tech because, probably because we've been feeding them research for a long time since we vassalized them. Their economy and fleet power has been good because they've been at peace for a while. And then they have a decent amount of pops. Here. Let's compare those. Wait a minute. No, those aren't adding up. Well, 14, 11... Where's that all coming from? They must have traded in some favors then. It's just not showing them? Because normally it shows when they've traded in favors to gain strength on a resolution. Wonder if something broke that. Yeah, because they have 4k more weight than they should. Most everyone else is fine. Yeah, it's just... They must have turned in favors then. Whatever. Be funny if the subject was opposed to the Galactic Council. Yeah. If you allow them to have independent voting, then that can definitely happen. Maybe the owner of their vassal state turned in favors. They're our vassal. Soren Allied States is one of our vassals. Yeah, we're gonna send you up there. These guys
We
close
sense
borders with
spaceborne
us.
life.
Fine. It's a deal. Come on, pause. I hit space.
We sense spaceborne life.
Okay, we got pirates. Yeah, we'll get a Ministry of Culture building. We're closing borders with these guys because they closed with us. Wonder if I can see in no, I have to deal with these pirates because that pop-up won't go behind other things. And I can't see where it's at. Group of alien pirates have infiltrated and established themselves in the system, in the blank system, inside our space. To fund their criminal activities, they appear intent on raiding our unprotected trade route that passes through that system. They must be dealt with. So did anything actually happen? It's the matriarch. Nothing. No. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. I could have sworn we explored this wormhole. Oh no, this is the wormhole from that event. Alright, well, there's a wormhole. We might as well start building up this station. A little unfortunate. We closed borders with them already. I don't see any pirates anywhere. Okay, that must have been a broken event then. Okay. What are you guys doing? This is... Oh yeah, the void worms as well. Wait. Okay, yeah, they're going up to there. It's the reanimated. These guys... So... There's 24 in there. Can I free up more space in here? If we remove the calves, that's still not enough. That only makes it 14 available. Or the hatchlings, rather, not the calves. Yeah, I guess we're just either starting a second fleet of these guys. Yeah. We'll try to keep the younger ones in here. Well, yeah, we'll send any younger ones that we capture. We're not doing capturing right now. We'll just go Whale Swarm 2 then. And all of you should probably just go upgrade somewhere. How is our...
Hostile swarm engaged. Our construction is complete.
It is finished building everything. It has not filled in all its jobs yet. We can upgrade the Storm Relief Center. Yeah, I think once the rest of those logistic drone jobs finish, we'll be in a pretty good spot. Yeah, we can upgrade that also. We are coming in here to fight. Oh, we got a transport ship caught. Yeah. And they've already just like come back in and built up a bunch of stuff. It's crazy what they're spending. They must be spending a ton of influence. You go get this. Some more astral threads for us.
Planetary infestation begun.
Okay, we're working on it over here.
We have surveyed the system. The others have formed a collective.
And Galactic Defense Access. Federation is formed. Oh no. Whatever will we do? Maybe it's because Pat swallowed someone. Yeah, I think so, but when I checked, I didn't see a modifier on the guys that we can actually see here. Yeah. I don't see a modifier there. Oh, right. I was going to check in here once I had gotten rid of that other stuff. So... no modifier there. Cracked a world right there, minus 100. Okay. There are vassals, and they're loyal and still got that penalty. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. That also greatly increased our threat. It went from like minus 6 to minus 42. Okay. Well, we're not butchering Tianki anymore. Just weird the way that works. I don't understand it, but whatever. Like sometimes your science ship just kills Tianki instead of capturing them. I don't understand it. Okay. Send these guys along their way. Extreme storms. Unok 2 frequently experiences massive and extremely violent storm systems in its atmosphere. Several dozen persistent storms are visible from orbit, and winds often reaching speeds in excess of 700 meters per second. The cause of these storms is not immediately apparent, as we have found nothing in the planet's climate model that would explain them. Studying this anomaly further is recommended. And we add 3 physics. Any chance you can make your vassal state not be mad that you ate a planet? I don't actually know how that works with diplomacy in Stellaris. Like, I know how stuff like that works in EU4, where it's like, yeah, if you're allied with someone or they're your subject, they don't get mad about your aggressive expansion. But I don't know what all of the edge case rules are, especially with crisis type stuff in Stellaris. Scientists gotta have fun too. Fair. Also, oddly, you found out that culling them in a vivarium doesn't count as murdering them. Yeah. Tell them you'll eat them too if they don't pipe down. Yeah, I mean, there's always the option of we could come in here and release subject and then declare on them. Yeah, that would work. These guys, yeah. Association status, whatever. Don't really care. Okay, we're halfway through that starbase now.
Enemy nest taken.
Okay, there's another one down. I think there was 2 planets in here. Yeah. We're up to 22 food. That did not give us a whole lot. This, I think, will get us another 4.
We sense spaceborne life.
Astral siphon.
Our construction is complete.
Alright, let's come on over here and build that starbase. Actually building up some influence now, which is nice. They're just trying to claim all kinds of our systems. I don't see how they're putting out so many claims and rebuilding so many star bases unless they were just capped on influence.
Planetary infestation begun.
Okay, already diving in there.
Technology conceived.
Tech research, energy weapon fire rate, very nice. Let's go with building cost, I guess. Why not?
We sense spaceborne life.
The Imitator, the pod discovered in X941 Singularity 1, has been left to the mercy of the storm. Even though the data signature it uses looks to be one of ours, the pod is definitely alien. We answered the request for communications cautiously, but we were met with elation by the capsule's inhabitant. She explained she has been dragged along by the Tempest for some time and is seeking rescue. Her vessel's life support system's on the brink of failure. When asked to identify themselves, the stranger bizarrely claimed to be a member of our own crew. The lie is painfully obvious, if for no other reason than the fact that everyone on board our ship is accounted for. Can say enough games, destroy the pod, gain some alloys in Unity, or bring the pod aboard. Sure, we'll bring the pod aboard. Maybe she'll have some new what is it referred to in here? A new thing for our adaptive evolution.
Enemy nest taken.
Okay. Oh, void worms went in here. I wish you could stealth construction ships. Where are these guys going? Yeah, they're heading our way. Okay. Go ahead and flee.
We flee the hostile swarm.
We're gonna have to bring some ships over here. That's done. That's done. That is automated, yeah. One day wanted to try to make a peaceful machine zoo primal setup. Could be interesting. The Imitator. We brought the escape pod aboard our ship. The ruse ended as soon as the capsule seal opened, after which the alien within immediately launched into a desperate plea. During a routine inspection of the escape pods on her mothership, she was trapped inside and ejected into space. Sadly, no one aboard the vessel noticed she was missing. Stranded for months, she used what little tech she could find aboard her pod to mimic the energy signals of passing ships as a type of lure. However, even this failed to attract help. Worst of all, a cosmic storm took hold of the pod, dragging it light years from its home system. Driven to extremes by loneliness and fear, she concocted a plan to pose as a missing crew member of any ship that happened by. The pod dweller apologized for the deception, but is glad to be alive. Such resourcefulness could be useful, or provide transport to the nearest inhabited planet, or leave them take the pod. That last one would get us engineering research, transport to a planet would get us Unity, and rewarding such resourcefulness could be useful. We get a new leader, and a hidden event happens. Interesting. Sure, let's do it. When you say peace, you mean fanatic peaceful and spiritualism as a machine race, with a mortal machine as the only positive choice. Interesting. Could be neat. Laws of Honeydew joins our empire. They are a scientist. And Nibble Metabolism got combat disengagement chance down. Ugh. That's no good. That's construction complete there. Invasion over here. That brought us to 29. Slowly building up there. Go ahead and come on over to this one. And then eat that world. It's nice. We'll be able to eat that world a second time. So, what do we want you doing? You are not that great. Almost want to fire them. That does put us over our science limit. Yeah, their description doesn't really fit the traits they have. I guess the leader XP gain is kind of along that route, but not really. Oh, there's an XP gain penalty for exceeding leader cap as well. That's fine. 1 over is okay. If we end up with another scientist, though, it's not going to be great. Let's get you on a ship. I'm pretty sure I have available science ships. No, I do not. Okay. Not there. Is it here? Yeah, here. Build a science ship.
Our construction is complete. Our construction is complete.
Let's keep upgrading that. And our Legion node. Influence from power projection. Have we maxed that out? Yes, we have. Well then. We could increase that another 0.75. Get more naval capacity and starting ship XP. That would also be nice. Ship build speed, starbase upgrade cost. We don't need to worry about that. Yeah, let's go with that max influence. That will help us out. Another upgrade. And another upgrade. Title leaders. Fine. Astral boost. Absolutely. Is this done building? Oh, incoming transmission. This is from the Stagnant Ascendancy, the military isolationists. Pitiful creatures, know that we roamed the stars for eons before your hapless species mastered spaceflight. If any of you wretched little ships cross into our space, do not expect them to return. Did we just now meet these guys? Crazy. Our collector greets you in friendship. They care little for our diplomatic maneuvering. Ah, okay. Over here. Let's go ahead and block these guys off. Don't go into their space either. Okay. hegemonic imperialists really close to them. And they have a whole bunch of systems that are connected to the outside. Alright. That looks good. You vote that you eat them? Yeah, we should. We should. A whole bunch of organics along here, too. These two fallen empires are very close to each other. The xenophiles and the xenophobes. Oh, yeah, the xenophiles and xenophobes are really close to each other. I would love to see a war in heaven where the two opposing empires are that close to each other. That'd be interesting. Okay, he's still calm. Goes unfed for too long. Only evolutionary predators you see are devolved prey. Zolde, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well today. Happened when you played? Ah, okay, neat. Zolde, our tier 3 behemoth hatched. It is 1.6 million in strength. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. And there's still another tier above that. Meant was a galaxy apart. Oh, okay. Yeah, that seems to be the typical setup. Oh, those guys don't have their mercenary fleet anymore. It's unfortunate for them. Okay, those guys are going to upgrade. Hey, resolution passed. There is a galactic council now. Well, we're about to vote on it. Election in 178 days. What's up next? 5-year plans. Basic subsistence living standard band. It was the fanatic militarists and fanatic xenophobes that fought with the assistance of the fanatic xenophiles. Interesting. So it's us, Sojog, and the Soren allied states. I didn't realize that vassals could be on the council. Well, that's handy. Right, that's the same guy. Yep. Cool. Us and our vassal are going to be on the council. It'll be fine. Astral Rift event. The Blob. Fighting through the current, we were able to squeeze into an offshoot from the previous chamber. We emerged into a cavern of quivering crystals. The walls around us filtered fluid from every direction, causing crystalline residue to be left behind. Suddenly, an amorphous blob the size of a starship was observed several hundred meters away. Attempting to observe it from a distance, we somehow managed to draw its attention. The rift sphere was quickly absorbed through the entity's membrane. Its interior is composed mostly of a corrosive enzyme. The sphere's hull is being digested as we speak. Evacuation may be appropriate, but we theorize its enzymes can be neutralized with the right combination of gases and fluid we have at our disposal. We can pull anchor and return immediately, or pump exotic gases, neutralize the beast. Yeah, we'll try more exotic gases, why not? You captured that one? Oh, neat. Okay, waiting for that. We have a new science ship here. We can put that scientist on. We're going to actually leave you on evasive. We're going to have you cloak, and we're going to have you go out there into the wild. When you were the Primal Origin, you had the option to snare it and pull it from the rift. Oh, neat. That's really cool. I like it.
Technology conceived.
More naval cap. Ooh, command limit is definitely something we can use. You're done building there. Let's build the next one. Interstellar Assembly Locus. The most crucial feature of the initial stage of the interstellar assembly is the locus, sophisticated holographic projection of a black hole. It is meant to evoke the gravitational chasm that lurks in the galactic core, the fulcrum upon which the galaxy turns. Once fully built, this place will also be an axle of sorts, around which the quiet diplomacy and soft power that often drive the galaxy swirl. Excellent. So if we come on over here, Interstellar Assembly is giving us 10% more diplomatic weight, and we are going to upgrade it again. Now, that being said, when we go to the last tier of our crisis, we're probably going to be leaving the galactic community. But for now, we might as well get these bonuses. Yeah, look at that. 10% bonus to all of that baseline power. We're about as strong as the next 3 combined. No, we're stronger than the next 3 combined. Next 4 combined. And there you go.
Hostile swarm engaged.
Oh, there's another Astral Rift there that we should be picking up. Stardust Storm Aftermath. Invading a hostile fleet. Every time we go over there. Okay. Let's bring some ships over. Who's not going anywhere? Reanimated Swarm is there. Whale Calves. Whale Swarm. They're going to Exodor. Some more broke off of the whale swarm already. You and... Okay, let's do it like this. Yeah, you two. No, not those two. So, not this one. Not that one. These two. Oh, you're... Oh, cannot merge fleets that are upgraded. Upgrading. Alright. Stop what you're doing. Merge fleets. I guess I can bring you over here to guard this system. So that we can finally...
Our construction vessel is under attack.
No construction vessel!
Our construction is complete. Hostile swarm engaged. Planetary infestation begun.
Okay. Order canceled. Combat. Construction complete. Astral action. This invasion is going to be no problem. They're sending another colony ship out. Thanks. I appreciate it. Stupid void worms. Move into the system every time I want to do something. Jerks.
Technology conceived. Our swarm is strengthened.
Explosive weapon fire rate. Yeah, let's get that fire rate. Whale Swarm Fleet has been fully upgraded. No, it hasn't. Upgraded again. Okay. Yeah, upgrade again. And we can upgrade this starbase again.
swarm is strengthened.
Now they're upgraded. 208 out of 210. Where do we want to send you? Guess you can go to there.
Enemy nest taken.
Okay, we finished that one. That brings us to 42. Still nowhere near enough. Alright. Go get that.
We have surveyed the system.
Have you now? Okay. Galactic Council elections concluded. What we got here? That's in situation log. We got join council. We got research repeatable tech. Research new weapons. Research a weapon technology, such as lasers or missiles. Can we even do that anymore? I don't think there are any new techs available. Interesting. Okay. Gain a favor, form a federation, defeat crisis debris. I think a lot of these we just can't do anymore. Build a ring world. We could do that. It's not ideal. What if I want to build another behemoth? How close is that egg to hatching? A year? Unless you can hold off till the end game, go crisis time, and have 2 end game crises. Formation of the Galactic Council. Members of the galactic community have voted to establish a Galactic Council. Membership in this august body will be limited to representatives from the 3 most powerful and influential empires in the community. Until a new council is elected, these are the Sauron Allied States, the Langapalusian Chat, and the Sojog League. The members of the council are expected to lead and safeguard the galactic community. Their increased powers allow them to cut through some of the red tape that so often inhibits the decision-making process in large political institutions. Now we can finally get things done.
Our construction is complete.
The Sojog. Are those these guys over here? Yeah. Upgrade this to a citadel.
Hostile swarm engaged.
Okay. Now we can come over here. Oh, of course. Let's go ahead and have you go heal, and we will co-opt you. He's still calm. Though it is nice that the L-Gate has the Chosen inside rather than the nano monsters. Yeah. New genetic material. Epic Catholoid genetic material. Very nice. Get those upgraded. Bunker bot. We've traced the unusual electromagnetic radiation emanating from Zule Crow 1A to a secret subterranean bunker hiding a mega computer the size of a battleship. Our research drones suspect that it may have been there for several thousand years, and hard at work solving a single very complex problem, the nature of which still eludes us. When attempting to interact with the computer, they discovered that the facility, which had appeared both abandoned and unguarded, was in fact operated by a security AI, the highest purpose of which seems to be frying its visitors with extreme prejudice. When the AI was finally defeated, it broadcasted a message to an unknown recipient. We can scrap the computer, we can use it to boost our research, or let it continue its mysterious calculations. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, let's get the engineering research bonus. We'll use it to boost research. Hellgate Insights. We've discovered that the alien compound found on the enigmatic cache is made up of the powdered fragments of microscopic robotic entities, nanites. Some of the scratches on the hull even have tiny mechanical claws stuck in them, and in one we discovered an active but damaged nanite leeching its energy from the cache. From what remained of the nanite's hard drive, we have extracted data that could be pivotal for our understanding of the L-Cluster Gateway Network. Fortuitous. We've now gathered sufficient L-Gate insights to research the technology behind them. Once this has been done, one of our science ships should be able to abort the perpetual maintenance cycle they are stuck in. The L-Cluster is almost within our reach. Okay, so we can get L-Gate activation.
Crushing a hostile hive. We have surveyed the system.
Alien mural. While conducting surface scans of Zule Crow 5, science drone Craves Proteins aboard the ISS Survey discovered what appears to be an artificially carved slab of rock covered in alien writing. No other signs of alien activity on the planet have been detected, and exactly how this mural came to be here is a mystery. We have prepared a special project to translate the text. Alright.
Our situation log is updated.
Let's do that project. Oh, our scientists may move away, but hopefully somebody will get in and take care of that. We have a bunch of astral rifts waiting. 2 dig sites that probably aren't within our borders. We don't need either of those bonuses.
Hostile swarm engaged.
Oh, met up with some of those. Voids and the void worms. Let's send the void worms in here. Start a storm aftermath. Another bit of the whale swarm. Racket Industrial Enterprise destroyed. Oh no! Oh, the Chosen killed them. Following a hostile encounter with the Chosen. You guys got an... Don't want to go there. Let's go here, I guess, for now.
Crushing a hostile hive. We sense spaceborne life.
Okay. That means you can go there. And you can go there as well. Okay. I may have to stop early. A migraine coming on pretty fast right now. Let's go a little bit more. Let's see
Hostile
how we
swarm
do.
engaged.
More of their ships popped in and then are gone. Cakes, get in
We
there.
sense spaceborne life. Hostile swarm engaged. Our construction is complete.
42. You're only going to get a tiny amount out of that. Repairs complete for this ship. Let's go ahead and send you on over to here. And you can go get this. Oh, one of our commanders. You are... Oh, is that actually one of our... ground troops? Transport fleet. Commanding Interlopers 2. To him. Here's the transport fleet. Why is it giving it a name when it doesn't have a name? Whatever. So we want a ground troop. Bonus. Army morale damage. Let's just go army damage. More heavy hitter. There you go.
Planetary infestation begun. We have surveyed the system.
Oh, finished up there. We're at 46 now. 15% of the way there. Do we go after their home world? $405,000 there. Crazy. Matriarch over there. We should probably go fight the matriarch and eat that. Wonder what we get out of that. There we go. Head back that direction.
We sense spaceborne life.
Oh, these fleets already did their thing. These guys go up to there. These guys go up to there. And then over to there. Our command limit. think leader lifespan's gonna be good next. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to end early today. Migraine is getting pretty bad. Let's go ahead and save here and find someone to raid. Take that. Exit a menu. Anybody on my list playing this right now? No. Alright, let's just go find someone to visit. Who do we got? Not a lot of options. Oh, Poemu is doing a new Anbanar run. Valkyrie Harpies. Let's go. They're just getting started too. So, EU4, another game by Paradox, same company that makes Stellaris. There's a total conversion fantasy mod called Anbanar. Poemu plays a whole bunch of that. Quite fun doing the Valkyrie run yourself at the moment. Oh, nice. Here, Earthstar. Alright. So yeah, we're going to sneak in while he's still getting started. Thank you guys for being here. Sorry about the early end. We should be on tomorrow, 11 a.m. Central U.S. time, 1600 UTC, probably with some CK3. Thank you guys for being here, and I'll see ya.